Thank you very much, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Speaker, this Premier is a jobs disaster, and no one knows that better than the 10,000 college workers who have lost their jobs or will soon be laid off. Chronic underfunding under both the Liberals and the Conservatives have caused a complete crisis in our college system. But instead of investing in our public colleges, this government is forcing colleges to compete with private colleges for access to skills development funding through a process the Auditor General has described as not fair, transparent or accountable. Speaker, why doesn't this government just provide the public funding that our colleges urgently need?
I recognize the Minister of Colleges and Universities.
Thank you, Speaker. I'd recommend the member opposite read the budget. 2025, we've invested over $1 billion this year alone into 100,000 new seats, whether that's 20,000 new STEM seats, 75,000 for construction-related programming, 7,800 seats, $56 million for nursing, as well as new teaching seats. Speaker, we've invested over $2.3 billion into our publicly assisted college and university system right across the college. That's in the last 18 months. It's a significant investment. That's on top of our $5 billion we invest into the sector every single year. Speaker, funding is higher than it's ever been in Ontario's history when it comes to post-secondary education. We'll continue standing by the sector to ensure that we have a world-class education system for decades to come.
Member for London West.
Speaker, I did read the budget, and I noticed a $1.2 billion cut to post-secondary education over the next 3 years. Speaker, we know from the Auditor General that the Labour Minister's office was directly involved in the selection of SDF projects for funding, with money doled out to Conservative friends and insiders, even when projects ranked low, and often when a paid lobbyist was involved. We know that several SDF projects involving private colleges have been approved, that the former Labour Minister's wife is the Executive Director of Career Colleges Ontario, and the current Labour Minister's wife is a registered lobbyist for Career Colleges Ontario. Speaker, will the Premier clear the air and tell us whether lobbyists and insider connections are the reason that private career colleges are getting SDF funding while our public colleges are being starved?
Minister of Labour.
Speaker, let's talk about what we know. Earlier today, they asked questions about the Harness Horse Association. I just got an email forwarded to me about a fundraiser the Harness Horse Association held for the NDP, Speaker, with their former leader. So, Speaker, that's not what this is about. What this government is fighting hard to do is to build infrastructure for a lasting future in this province, energy infrastructure that they fight against, Speaker. New nuclear infrastructure that they oppose. Mining infrastructure that's going to unlock opportunities in the north to help us be self-sufficient. They oppose those miners, Speaker. New highways, roads to help mums and dads get home faster, to be with their loved ones. They don't support those highways or those roads, Speaker. They haven't offered a single, colleagues, I don't remember a single actual idea to build a stronger Ontario, a single actual project that they support, Speaker. They stand for the pictures with these SDF-supported programs, building key infrastructure, yet they oppose the very programs and legislation making it happen.